What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another live stream from the Scale It Learning channel. And today we are continuing with our overview of the new digital SAT. And this is particularly important for you guys. Sorry, just adjusting the mic. Particularly important for you guys who are taking the SAT as an international student in March, because you will be the first batch that is taking this new digital version, hence why we're going through all the practice tests from the Blue Book. So this is test number 4. I've done the other first 3. I've also done module 1 from test number 4. This is module 2, so this will round it out. By the way, we're going to be doing tons of videos and live streams leading up to the test. We're also going to do these in the digital format, where this is actually like the PDF format. I'm downloading everything, and then the digital format, you'll get to see exactly what that looks like and feels like in real time. All right, so today we got module 2. We're going to start right away. By the way, for those of you who haven't, I guess this is my first stream of the new year, huh? So happy new year, everybody. Welcome to 2023. And it's an exciting year, I think, for myself and hopefully for all of you. A lot of cool things I feel like are going to be happening this year. And I'm just going to work hard and rest well and work out hard and do all that stuff and be in tip-top shape and try to accomplish whatever I need to accomplish. And I wish you all the best of luck trying to accomplish your goals as well. All right, so without further ado, we're going to start this thing. We got the timer set up. Hey, what's up, Adamov? We got the timer set up for 35 minutes. We're going to take it for the first time in real time. I haven't looked at this, haven't done this test, so I'm excited to check it out and see what it's all about. All right. Hey, Favor, I hope I'm pronouncing your name right, and I'm glad to hear that. All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Okay, the line shows the estimated number of, whoops, too thick. Line shows the estimated number of chipmunks in the park in April. Based on the line, in which year was the estimated number of chipmunks in the state park the greatest? Boom, looks like the greatest, which is 1994. Boom, done. Okay. Number 2, official swim distance of 5,104 yards. How many did it swim in miles? So it's 5,104 yards, and we're trying to convert to miles. So they give us the yards equivalent, 1760. So I notice how I put yards on the bottom because I got yards on the top here, and they cancel out, and that's equivalent to 1 mile. So you see what we have to do is a division problem. I'll use the calculator. 5,104 divided by 176. Oh, it's going to be 2.9, but we'll do it anyways. Done. Number 3, which expression is equivalent to this? This is simplifying, combining like terms of both x cubed. So I can do 12 minus 7, which is 7 x cubed. 7x cubed for the win. Done. Number 4, x plus y substitution. So we're going to substitute 5y in for x. And we're going to solve. So that's 5y plus y equals 18. 6y equals 18 divided by 6y equals 3. It's got to be a. It's the only one with 3 is y, but we're going to double check. So if y is 3, 3 times 5 is 15. X indeed is 15. Double check here. 15 plus 3 is 18. Double verify. Boom, done. Number 5. The point 82 in the xy plane is a solution to which of the following systems of inequalities. So I'm going to plug it into each of these. Watch this. 8 is greater than 0, correct? 2 is greater than 0. A is the winner. It works. It's a solution. It satisfies both inequalities, both these coordinates. Let's check the rest just for fun. 8 is greater than 0. 2 is not less than 0. 8 is not less than 0 for x, and 8 is not less than 0. Boom, done. Number 6, what is one possible solution to a given equation? It's going to be 15. I'm not even going to really go into it too much because you know if you plug in, they just want 1. 15 minus 5 is 10. Absolute value 10 is 10. I could do negative 5, but they just want 1. Boom, done. 7. The function gives the total number of people in a company retreat with X managers. What is the total? So this is the total number. So what is the function value, aka the total number with a retreat of 7 managers? So f of x equals 7 times 7, what is the number of managers plus 1. That's 49 plus 1 is 50. Boom, done. Number 8, which table gives 3 values of x and the corresponding values of h of x? Oops, for the file, I didn't move it right. Okay. All right, so they all have 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So let's find the values. When x is 1, it should be 1 squared, which is 1 minus 3 is negative 2. When x is 2, it's 4 minus 1, which is 1. X is 3 is 9 minus 3, which is 6. So it should be negative 2, 1, 6, negative 2, 1, 6. B is the winner, done. 9, function f is defined by this. What is the value of f of 0? Plug and chug. So this means we're plugging in 0 for x. So then it's 270 times 0.1 to the 0th power. Anything to the 0th power is 1. 1 times 270 is 270. D is the winner. Done. Number 10. To estimate the proportion of a population that has certain characteristics, a random sample was selected from the population. Based on the sample, it's estimated that the proportion of the population that has the characteristics is 0.49 with an associated margin of error of 0.04. Anytime I see margin of error, I'm like, I subtract it so it can go as low as 0.45 and add it as high as 0.53. So that's a margin of error. It's sort of, how far it can go in either direction from that middle. Based on samples estimated, the proportion of population characteristic is 0.49, so 49 out of 100, 49%, which is the following is the most appropriate proportion of population. Okay, so it's going to probably be like between 0.45 and 0.53. Yep. Nope. Proportion exactly. Nope, we can't say that. It's plausible, the proportion. Nope. It's within this range from 0.4. See, a lot of times when you just apply the margin of error like that, you stumble upon the answer. A moving truck can tow trailer the combined weight of the trailer and boxes is no more than 4,600 pounds. What's the maximum number of boxes if they weight in a trailer with a weight of 500 pounds? So the trailer is 500, and each box weighs 120. Look at that. There's our equation. That's it. 500 added on to 120 per box, and then we solve. Okay, so subtract 500 first. 4,100, right? 4,600 minus 500, and then we divide by 120. So we can do 34, no more than 34. So 30, because if we did 35, it'd go over, right? 35 times 120, let's see if I can do it in my head. 35, that's 3,500 plus 700 is 4,200. Yep, it would add up to 4,700, so it'd just be too big. Sweet. Number 12, what is the positive solution to the given equation? Okay, let's see here. So I'm going to set it all equal. Oopsies. Did I move it? Okay. I'm going to set it all equal to 0. 0. I'm going to add 4x squared. I'm going to add 7x. I'm going to minus 36. Then I'm going to factor by the star method. The star method, we put the a's up top. That's A, B, C. A times C, 4 times negative 36 is negative 144 up here, and then 7 down here. So the question is, what two numbers, if it's factorable, multiplied to negative 144, add to 7? Let me think. Okay, 16 and negative 9, right? Those have a difference of 7, and you can do a calculator if you can't figure that out. And then we simplify like a fraction that's 1 over 4. So factored form, it's 1x plus 4, times 4x minus 9. So my two solutions are negative 4, which they don't have, and 9/4, right? Because 9/4 times that is 9. So B is the winner. Done. 13. The table summarizes the distribution of color and shape for 100 tiles of equal area. If one of these tiles is selected at random, what is the... Okay. 100 tiles. What is the probability of selecting a red tile? So simply just red out of the total. So it's 30... So it says, yeah, it says just, I'm trying to see if there's a limiting constraint, but there isn't. So it's just straight up 30 out of 100 or 3/10. Let's just do simplified 3/10. I know on the original one, this wouldn't fit, but maybe on this one, it doesn't really matter. But I would just do 3/10, maybe just to be safe. Okay, 14. For the given function f, y equals parallel to line j. What is the slope of line j? Got it. If they're parallel, they have the same slope. It's in slope-intercept form, so I know the slope is this value multiplying the x, which is 2. So the other one would be 2. Boom, done. Same slope if they're parallel. 15. Proposal for a new library was included in an election ratio stated that 3 times as many people voted in favor as who voted against it, meaning no. So if there's x that voted no, 3 times x would be yes. So it was reported that 15,000 more people voted in favor than against. So 3x is 15,000 more than the no's, which is just x. And then to solve for the no's, there we got our equation, see? So just kind of trying to understand what this problem is saying, put a new equation. We already got the equation. We're good to go. Solve. Subtract x from both sides. 2x equals 7,500. Divide by 2, and we get 37... What? Wait. Uh-oh. 7,000. Oh, I divided. Oh, my God. I made a silly mistake there. I divided by 2 prior to actually just isolating the 2x. That's 15,000. My bad. Then you divide by 2. I think I was like anticipating that, and then I did it, and then I got confused. So 7,500 is the answer. Now we're going to check. So 7,500 is no, and then yes would be 3 times out of 21, 22,500, and it's 3 times, and that's 15,000 more than that. Boom, done. It works. 16. The figures line M and N are parallel. M and N are parallel. If X equals 6K plus 13, 6K plus 13. Y equals 8K minus 29. By the way, these are vertical angles, so they're congruent. What is the value of Z? And Z is going to be sup with this angle because they're same side interior to parallel lines. So first, let's set these equal to each other. 8K minus 29 equals 6K plus 13. So I'm going to add 29 to both sides. That's 42. Then I'm going to subtract 6K from both sides. That's 2K. So K equals 21. So then I said it's sup to this angle. So what is this angle? 8 times 21 is 168 minus 29 is 139, I believe, right? 59, yeah. So it's 139. So this is sup, meaning these two angles add up to 180. So it's got to be 41. And look at that. They even have the 39 in case you make that mistake. But it's asking for Z 20. Why did I just circle 21? It's 41. Oh my God. I hope I'm gonna have to look back, make sure I didn't make any silly mistakes. Okay, so K is 21, C is 41 because 41 plus 139 is 180, right? Did I make a mistake? Let me double check. Yeah. Okay, good. C is the winner. Done. 17. Given the equation, P is a constant. Equation has no solution. What is the value of P? This means that here's what I generally do. I'm gonna move the 21 over. Negative 21 px plus 84. So the way that this is going to have no solution for these linears is if the x's line up, if they match up, and the 84 is the odd man out. So for example, if p is equal to 1/7, which is going to be the answer, you're going to get negative 3x equals negative 3x plus 84. These will never be equal because these will be always equal, and then you're adding 84 onto this thing, so they'll always be different. 18. Function f is defined by the given equation. For what value of x does it reach its minimum? Okay, this is beautiful because this is an intercept form. So I know my y-intercept is occurring at positive 10 and negative 13. But that's not what it's asking. That's not going to give you the minimum value. Those are the zero values. The minimum, if there is a minimum, would be the bottom of a parabola, which this indeed is a parabola, and it is opening up. Because if I just FOIL it out, my leading coefficient would be 1. And 1x squared. So that means it opens up. Well, the minimum then is going to occur at the vertex. So there's a couple ways you can do this. One, you can multiply it out, ax squared plus bx plus c, find negative b over 2a. But the nice thing is, when you've actually know the zeros, the vertex is exactly in the middle of these. And they want the x value, right? These are x values for the zeros. So you average them. So negative 13 plus 10 is negative 3 divided by 2 is negative 3/2. That's where the vertex is. It doesn't ask for the corresponding function value. What would it even be? Negative 11.5 times. Yeah, I don't know. It's like negative 100 and something, but it's not asking that. Okay, 19. Here we go. The function f of x is metal ball's height. X is moving the track where, okay, it's from 0 to 10. Which of the following is the best interpretation of the vertex? Okay, wait, hold on. Because the metal ball, so it's the height above the ground after it's moving on a track. And this is a upwards facing parabola. And the vertex is going to be, since it's going up, it's the lowest point. And we can tell what the vertex is because it's in vertex form. Vertex is 7,3. So this is the height. The minimum height is 3 because it gives it in inches. Yeah, 3 inches above the ground. That's it. Tells us the minimum height because it's a upward facing. Metal's minimum height was, no, it's not 7. The minimum height was 3 inches off the ground occurring at 7 seconds because 7 is the x value. So that's out. Not when it started moving. That's after 7 seconds. The height's 7 inches. Nope. They're mixing the x and the y. Okay, 20. Triangle JKL. Let's do a little triangle. Hold on. Triangle JKL. Okay. Oh, wait. Let's do a right triangle. Hold on. J, K, L. Cosine of K is 24 over 51. Cosine is adjacent over hypotenuse. I'm not saying these have to be the sides, but this is definitely the ratio of the sides. So cosine is 24. Okay, what is the value of cosine of L? So we have to find this side here. Let's see. Is this a special? Divide by 3, that's 8 and 17. Yeah, it is. It's a special right triangle. It's a 8, 15, 17. But then 8, 15, 17, but they're all tripled. So it's 24. Here, let me move this over. 45, 51. You see? It's all multiplied by 3. Again, we could have done Pythagorean theorem, but this is a little faster. Cosine of L is adjacent over hypotenuse. 45 over 51, which we can again divide by 3, and we've got 15 over 17 for the win. Done. Okay, 21. In the given equation, b is a positive integer. The equation has no real solution. What are they talking about? It's a quadratic with no real solution, aka the determinant. Well, not determinant. Discriminant. Discriminant must be less than 0. So A, B, C. So the discriminant is b squared minus 4. A is -1. And then C is -676. And we need this to be negativos. So it's b squared, and then negative times negative times negative is negative. What is that? 24. 4 times 6 times 6. 4 times 6, 7, 6. Equals 2704. So b squared has to be less than 2704. I wonder if this is oh, look at that. It's a nice whole number. So it's 52. So b is less than 0. So b squared is less than. So we take the square root. So b is less than 52 and greater than -52. Not that it really matters, because it says what's the greatest value. So, and it says it's a positive integer. So 52 is too big. So it has to be 51. Right? Because 52 would actually equal 0. We need it to be negative, so 51. And then the lowest one would be, I guess, -51. But all right, 22. Last final stretch here. Graph of 3 linear equations is created using the system equations and the equation. What? Oh, if a new graph of 3 linear equations created using the system equation shown and the equation x plus 4y equals -16. So what is that? Let me just graph that using the intercept method. So we got 0, 4, which is, let's do a different color. 0, 4, which is there. And then 0, -16, 0. What? No, that's not going to work. Okay, let's just, it's not going to be easy to graph. Let's just do slope-intercept form. 4y equals -x minus y equals -1/4 x minus 4, right? And then, so it would be -4 and then down 1/4, down 1/4. I'm just going to graph. Looks parallel to that line. I don't know if that helps anything. How many? Oh, it's going to have no solutions, because a solution of a triple system is where all 3 intersect. It'll never happen because these two are parallel, which means they will never intersect. And so there's no way that all 3 will intersect, so there's none. Boom. 23. The function, wait. Yeah, multiple choice. Okay. The function f gives a value in dollars of a certain moment after if the value of the equipment decreases each year. So this is by month. Decreases each year by p% of its value. What is the value of p? 36. It's 36. I'll tell you why. So if I wanted to know how much it decreased by in a year, I'd plug in 12. right? Because that's 12 months. 12 months is a year. Then I get 12 over 12, and then I get 1. And so what am I doing? I'm multiplying after a year, 5,470 times 0.64, meaning I'm taking 64% of it. And if I'm taking 64%, that means I've lost 36%, right? 64 subtract from 100 is 36. So that's how much it's decreased by. You see, it's decreased by 36%. Boom, done. Okay, 24. The dot plot represents 15 values in a data set. B is created by adding 56 to each of the values in data set A. So these would be 78, 79, 80, 81, 82. So it correctly compares the medians and the ranges. Okay, so obviously the ranges are going to stay the same. It's a range of 4, 78 to 82, 22 to 26. And the median of B is going to increase. The median is going to be whatever it is. How many values? 15. So the median is going to be 79 versus 23. Okay. So the median is not equal. The median is not equal. The median is greater. And the range is equal as we showed. Let me just make sure I didn't make a mistake. Yeah, it's correct. Boom. Median is the middle value, just to recap. Range is the difference, and the highest minus the lowest. Equation x squared. Circle B is obtained by shifting circle A 2 units down. Okay. So right now the center is at 0 because it's x minus 0 squared, y minus 1, so 0, 1. So shifting it down by 2 units, it would be at 0, negative 1. So then instead of being y minus 1, it's y minus negative 1 or y plus 1. So it would be this guy. Let me just make sure. Yeah, because the x should stay the same. This is shifting it 2 units up. And then these are going left and right, so we don't want that. All right, 26. 2 questions left. Okay. Doing really good on time. 2 identical rectangular prisms each have a height of 90. The base of each prism is a square. Terrible drawing. The base of each prism is a square, and the surface of each prism is K. Okay, so they have the same surface area. Oh, wait, 2 identical. No, they're the exact same. What am I saying? Sorry. Prism is K. Okay. The prisms are glued together along a square base. Along a or the square base? I think they mean the square base. Okay. They're glued together along the square base. The resulting prism has a surface area of... Oh my God, what? Okay, let's see here. So let's call this x and x, right? Because it's a square base. So the current surface area is, it's a height of 90. So the current surface area of each is x squared, right? The top and the bottom, so 2x squared. And then plus 90 times x is one of these faces, and there's 4 of them. So plus 360x. So that's the surface area of 1, and then it basically, and the surface area of each. So this, actually, no, and that's k. Okay. And then when you when you glue these together, wait, it says the prisms are glued together along. Oh, so they're gluing the base together. So then what you're doing is you're removing from this the x squareds, both of them. You're removing 2 of them, you see? Because those are now going on the interior. So then you have just the top ones on this side and this side. Those would be on the outside. So you'd have 2x squared plus, and then you'd still have the 360x and the 360x, which would be both of them 720x. And this equals 92. over 47k. Okay, I have to think about this for a second. It's a hard problem. It's a good thing I went quick the rest of it because I need the time to think here. Okay, so we got system of equations. What is the length in centimeters of each square of the base? Let me think. So that's 1. So I can, if I subtract, and then I can substitute. Well, then I get 360x equals 547k 360x. Okay, let's see if this works. I'm going to try this. So if I use basically elimination, or I can like add these two together. I can be like boom, boom. Or wait, let's negate the top. Boom, boom, boom. I'm going to try this. So then those cancel out. So then I get 360x equals 92 over 47 minus 47 over 47. That's what I'm doing. So that would be 45 over 47k. Okay. And then, let me think. Can we substitute this in? Okay. I think we can do it like this. 360. No, wait, would that even work, or would that just... If we substituted in for x, it would be... No, I think we just get k then, because then we're substituting in... Okay, let me try this. So then if I divide both sides by 360, or basically 47 times 360, 47 times 360 is 16,920. So, 45 over 16,920 k equals x. And then if I take the, and then it says, what is the length of each square base? So we want to know what x is. And if I plug this back in, so what did I get from my original thing? It was 2x squared plus 360x equals k. And then if I substituted k in, this is going to be a mess, isn't it? Okay, hold on, let's see. Then I get 360 times 45, 45. This, I feel like this is going to, so then that would be 1,200. See, I'm plugging this in here, 16,200 over 16,920, and then that x is a k. And then here it'd be this squared. Oh no, this is just bad news. Hold on. How much time do I have? 8 minutes. Oh, there's got to be a better way. Let me think. So what is the side length in centimeters of each square base? I could also go in and try and plug in these answer choices. So if it's 4 times 4 is 16, it'd be 16. And then we're basically, we're a little bit less than doubling it, which means that these actually should be on the smaller side. Okay, let me just try 4 real quick. So if I do 4, it'd be 16. So it'd be 16, 32, 64 plus 360 times 4 is 1440 is 2880. Okay, hold on. 64 plus, did I do that right? Hold on, let me just, I don't want to take any shortcuts. Hold on. 4 times 90, and then there's 8 of those times 8. Yeah, 2880. And then 1616 plus 64. And we get 2944. So that's the surface area. And then that's for both of them. So then half of that, which is k, is divided by 2, is 1472. So according to this would be that. And then when I add these together, I do 2944, but then I minus 32 because it's the 2 that we glued together. 2944 minus 32, which is 2912. So 1472 divided by 2912. Let's see what that is. No, sorry, other way around. 2912 divided by 1472 divided by 1472. The question is, oops. Divided by 1472. Is this the same as 92 over 47? 92. Is it the same? Oh, I can't tell. Wait, I think it was close, but it was off. Wait, 1.95744. And then the other one we had was 29. Sorry. Oh boy. 2912. Divided by 1472. Nah, it's too high. So maybe it's 8. It's probably 8 or 9. Okay, let's quickly do it. So then this one would be 64, 64, 64, 64, which is 256 plus, and then 8 times 9 is 720. 720. Oh, let's just do 1. So 720 times 4 is 280. This is with the side length of 8. So 2880. And then be 64, 64, which is 128. How much time do I have left? 5 minutes. 8, 10, 10, 3. So it's 3008 is K basically. And then you add the two together, and then it'd be 6016. But then you take away 2 of the 64s, which is, oh no. Wait, I'm messing up. 8 times 8, 64, 64. Oh yeah, no, that's one of them, right? So 3008 is one of them. And then you're adding them together, and it's 6016, but then you're minusing the 128. So 6000 minus 128 is 5888. So that divided by 3008 is 1.9. Yeah, it's exactly right. So it's 8. That was a really round, terrible way to do it. Darn it. I think I was onto something before algebraically, but I had to abandon ship because I was just felt getting stuck. So I kind of brute forced it. All right. Hard question. 210 is p% greater than 300. So if I did p over 100 times 30 plus 30, is p% greater than 30? What is the value of p? So I got my equation, so now we can solve. So I got 180 equals p over 100 times 30. Divide by 30, that would be 6 equals p over 100. P equals 600. Let's just make sure. 210 is 600% greater. So 600% of 30 is 180, and then you say greater than, so add 180, you get 210, boom, done. Okay, let's pause and let's check our answers here. These tests are fascinating because there's like, some of these are just crazy, just different. And yeah, it's really interesting. Okay, let's see. Module 4, or module 2, sorry. Okay. All right, and BBCAA. Then we got 15 or -5 and 50. Good. Okay. And then 8 is BDAAB. BDAAB. Good. And then 13 is 3/10 and 2. 3/10 and 2. Okay, 15 is ACBDA. ACBDA, good. 20 is 15 over 17. They also took the decimal equivalent. And then 51, good. And then 22, ACCDB. ACC. D, and B. Oops. D. See, we got it. We brute forced it. And then 27 to 600. Okay, kind of curious. God, I really want to know if this original setup was like, if I was on the right track. Hold on. Negative 2x squared plus 360x equals k, 2x squared, right? And then that one is, we're adding the top and the bottom. We're removing those, and then we add the other sides. 720, and then it's x squared. We had two equations and two variables. I just think you know what I should have done? I know what I should have done instead. I should have substituted in for, I shouldn't have used elimination. Oh, or I could have, yeah, that's what I did wrong. Okay, I get it. It still would have been a lot of work, but you could isolate k up top by multiplying this side by 92 over 47. Then you can remove the k's. Then you can get a quadratic, and you can use the quadratic formula and solve for x. That would have actually worked, but it would have been tough. Okay, let's see what we got for questions. All right, not too many comments here. So, hey, Mooney, what's up? Okay, so anyways, that's pretty much it for today's live stream. I hope you found it useful. If you did, click that like button. If you want to see more, what's up, Vishnu? If you want to see more from the Scalar Learning channel, make sure to click subscribe. And if you want to check out our SAT Math video course, it's in the description link below. It's got 4 practice tests. Again, it's the old version, not the digital version, but still the content and the what's it called? The actual subject matter is identical pretty much. So those will still be valuable. Hey, you're very welcome. By the way, our video course is only $15 a month. You can cancel it anytime. So you can buy it for a month if you want and get rid of it. Vish, where did I get these? I got these from the College Board website. So just search College Board, Blue Book, new SAT. You'll find it. All right, guys, that is it. This wraps up the series. Thank you guys so much for joining, and I will see you in the next video. Take it easy.